I'm here back with another Transformers video review, and yes, Transformers, finally. I mean, there has been a lot of, a bunch of random, news that I uploaded to the channel, and, I do have a gaming channel now, which I still need to make, thumbnails and, a profile pic and all that, so it's still kind of, not done, but today, what we're going to be doing is a review on Transformers 5 Voyager class Hound, and this took a long time to do. I had him before I even did this, and I was supposed to do it, but I just really didn't feel like it since I have school and everything like that. So, Bumble Prime, which y'all know as my friend Chris, he told me to do one on Hound. So, here it is. I am also going to be, the next video that will be coming out, I don't know when, will be about, I can't really stand him up, but I hope you guys can see who that is. That's, Voyager, Transformers 5, Voyager Megatron, and I also have one that I don't know when I'm actually going to do this one. It's not going to be until, I don't know. But, if I get these guys, this is Transformers 1 Deluxe Class Jazz. And he is badly beaten up. All the paint scratched off here, and he has, no roof there or a weapon. Everything else is fine. Everything else is okay. So, I just really need to get some pieces for him. And I don't know where I can get those. So, yeah, I'm just fiddling around with the lighting. And I have a new light system. I'm gonna cover it up and then cover it up and then cover it. It's so bright, it's literally going through my hand, and you can still see it. My hand is covering the whole thing. So yeah, but whatever. So, who we have is Hound, like I said. Here he is, Hound. So, the fat ballerina himself. Yeah, so I thought I'd just throw that in since he kind of called himself a fat ballerina in Transformers 4. So, just gonna get him out of the way. I have the packaging. Okay, so now my closet is a mess because I was looking for the packaging. I paused the video and it was buried underneath the bottom. So now I have to clean my closet after this video. But this is his packaging. It's Premier Edition, and it has just the whole aspect of whatever has been going on. It's literally kind of pretty much the same packaging for every Voyager. It says Autobot Hound, and then it also says, I can't read that, Munitions Expert, I don't know. And there is Fat Ballerina again, Autobot symbol, hold on. What was that? Yeah, there's that nice Autobot symbol that I like. Right here, this is the concept art. Right here, concept. But the final product, it kind of still looks the same. So, they actually stuck with the final product. The Megatron is way different, because look at his feet. They're, not even the same color or anything. That's a really weird concept. But the Hound concept art, oh, hold on. There was a mistake on this Hound concept art where he had a, oh, I think I got the earlier packaging, but on the new packaging, he has a little red cross on his helmet, and he really shouldn't be having that, because in the movie he has a blue cross, and the toy doesn't even have a cross. So, let me just, alright, so, now actually getting to the review. Hound, there he is. So, gotta take off these weapons and all of his accessories. So, he comes with, jeez, I have to actually take the guns off. He comes with 4, 5. He comes with 5 accessories, but I'm gonna say 6 because he has this one little neat gimmick that I will show you in a sec. But he has 2 of these guns, which are exactly the same, but just kind of opposite. He has neat little Illuminati guns, which I'm kind of stealing that from Octobotamus. Because he did say that. It was really funny. He actually has 2. And this thing, which actually carries all the weapons. Because if I actually just, like, start mishmashing everything together. And just... Oop, going crazy here. Putting everything together and grabbing this thing. I can pretty much peg everything together and it'll make this one giant super weapon, I guess. There's a giant super weapon. And Hound can carry it, which looks pretty cool actually. Let me just put this here. And the reason I also said he comes with 6 accessories is because there's a little gimmick that he does in Transformers 4 and 5. And that being that he can take his helmet off. And it literally comes off and he looks weird. So, yeah. The gun in his hand, when you kind of combine it all, looks pretty good, but mine isn't actually loose here. My Hound has a little bit of looseness in one of his arms. I don't know which one it is. Oh, it's this one. Kind of just... But, whatever. As long as I can, like, fix that with nail polish or whatever. Actually, I don't think I can fix this one. This one isn't a ball joint. Okay, so I can't fix this one because no ball joint. But... out of the nerd talk, let's just transform him. Let me just raise this up a bit. And, yeah. And get into the transformations. Sorry I'm kind of all over the place. I'm kind of just like testing out some things. And, yeah. So, just testing out some things, trying to see what's going on and all that. So, on with the transformation. Here he is, his Hound, whatever, you already know that. Now, what you first want to do is his feet, you kind of just want to fold in these, and these automatically become the wheels. Then you grab these little side panel things, and you flip them up, and then you peg them in to the side of his leg. And then what you're going to do is lift his wheels up into there, and lift the whole entire, like, lower bit of the leg all the way up to the whatever part of the leg. Right here, you gotta fold down this little gray bit, and he has 2 of these. Then you gotta grab these whole entire pieces and kind of just like peg them in. I was about to say combine them. I'm all over the place. I have not made a video in a while. Then what you're going to do is you're going to pull that apart, and the whole entire thing pulls. Plus what you're also going to want to do is kind of peg the whole entire front section in. And then put his head down. Oh, and by the way, the packaging, I don't think it's GM's license because I can't find any GM symbols. So the packaging isn't GM licensed, but oddly enough, it is a Mercedes. So yeah. Right here you gotta transform. You gotta grab his arm up, kind of do that, and then you can fold the rest of his arm in, which kind of just messed up there. Same with the other arm up a little bit. Put this whole entire thing down and arm all the way up. Then, hold on, I gotta move because I'm actually filming this in my closet, and that's why the fan light isn't on. So, back over here, there we go. Right here you're gonna actually kind of bring these away and kind of just do this, make them look all weird. And I think Hound, it has like one of the more difficult transformations, because when it gets to this part, this is the part that just ends me. So you gotta rotate that, lift this up, and rotate it again. If you didn't see it, I'll just do it on this arm. You rotate, I think this is the bicep. You rotate the bicep, lift up the arm, and rotate the whole entire arm piece. Actually, you're gonna have to keep it like this. Keep it like this. I did it wrong again. What you're gonna do is do that and that. There you go. This is what you gotta do now. And right here, his missiles, or missiles, however you pronounce them, you just fold them down like this, and fold them down like that. Then, this whole entire arm piece right here, I didn't think you guys seen that. I mean, I'm not even looking at the camera, I'm just trying to get the difficult part out of the way. Okay, so what you are gonna do, I got that in first try. So, right here, what you're gonna do is you grab this whole entire arm, and you just angle that up, and then you try to fit this in. And I just did, again. Wow, no mistakes. And then you kind of peg in these arms, and peg them into the top to make it look like a roof. Then you grab his weird fat piece, and you kind of just peg it under. Then these wheels, you just kind of scratch the paint a little. I mean, I think this scratches the paint because on his wheels, a bunch of like paint smudges are kind of starting. But down and put the thing up, and then down and peg this in. Sorry, I'm not even looking at the camera again. And right here, put that down. And he is done, which you can't see, so I'm gonna have to pause it and move it. Yeah, there he is. His guns, which I did combined earlier, you kind of have to combine them like that, so then you can actually peg this in. He has like a lot of peg holes to store his weapons in robot mode, but the middle one pegs the whole entire thing into the car. And then now he has these weapons. So yeah, there he is. And he's really cool. He has a Decepticon kill count, and he has 8. I was just counting right now. And I think he got this kill count from the Decepticons, or the KSI bots. I don't know how many he killed. He might have killed more than 8, actually. But whatever, did he even kill anybody in the 5th movie? I mean, he hurt Megatron. He didn't kill anyone, I think. So we're going to compare him to TF1 Jazz, which is badly damaged still. But the thing is, I think Jazz is wider than Hound, and he's almost bigger than Hound, which is kind of crazy. And I think I already kind of compared him to Megatron, which I'm not going to transform right now. There is, and I'm actually going to look at the packaging again, and it still says he isn't GM licensed. It just says Hasbro. But his truck mode thing is, I want to say, I don't know what it is. I want to say it's like a heavily armored Mercedes-Benz army truck. I don't know what this is, but it is from Mercedes, so it's pretty good. I really like the way it looks, and I might actually buy another one to make an Onslaught custom. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm back, kind of pause it. Alright, so I don't know what I was saying, but I think I was just complimenting the underside of the truck. And one more thing is, the bottom of it kind of looks like a car, except for this weird gap thing right here. So, yeah, it without the missiles or whatever looks sort of weird. And I think I was talking about the Onslaught custom. So, I am now going to start making customs, and I already made a custom, but it's really small, and I made it, like, summer break. I think I made it. But, yeah, so his guns can position up, and I'm going to buy a whole new, another Hound, maybe, I'm going to buy a whole nother Hound, and I will make an Onslaught custom, and I will also start painting the roof, and I'm going to see if there's, like, any broken Jazzes that someone has, so I can kind of just repair this part. Maybe paint up all the scratched parts, but we're not here for Jazz, we're here for Hound. So, yeah, now we gotta retransform Hound, so let me just pop the thing off. And I really like that sound. Let me just hear that sound one more time. I just had to hear that. Alright, so transform him. Super easy, I think. So you're gonna have to pull the whole entire bit of that roof down. Then after that, you can pretty much split everything and kind of remove that, just like that. Then over here, Mercedes-Benz logo, you gotta split it in half, which it won't let you, so whatever. But you gotta split the top. See, I was confused. I was thinking of Mercedes, and Mercedes popped in my mind. What I was trying to say is, you gotta split the whole half of this truck thing in half. And then you gotta raise these little bits up and over, up and over. Then these gray bits, you will flip them up into the thing, just like that. And then over here, you gotta flip down this, and wheels up, flip down, wheels out, just like that. Then grab these little side panels again, and if I can actually grab them, you gotta put them all the way down, just like that. And again, all the way down, just like that. Then you gotta kind of reach your fingernail into these and pull out some wheels. His wheels transform, and they create his feet, which is kind of accurate, just the way they are isn't accurate. He has like 3 little wheel tire toes or whatever. Then what you're going to want to do is put this thing up and then push the whole thing down. Okay, now I gotta move everything back. Alright, so right here, right now, we're at this part where you gotta go to the back and unpeg these tire things and kind of bring them out, and it's, there you go, just like that. So you put these on his back, and you kind of got to position it however you want. Personal preference, I really don't care how I do it. I kind of just do it like this if it would let me, which doesn't all the time. So okay, I paused it because I'm just trying to do this, but it still won't let me. And I think the reason being is because you actually got to kind of rotate everything and bring these up, and then it will keep it still. Yep, that keeps it still. So everything is now brought up, and I think I have to raise the thing now. I raised it up and the camera's focusing, and focus on the fat ballerina. There we go. Alright, so still trying to transform him. Just gotta position him so he can stand and everything. There we go. Alright, and then bring his arms down, and these missiles you can bring out. Then right here you gotta bring these hands all the way down and put that thing up, down, out, fold out, and fold in, just like that. And Hound doesn't have any heels, so he's gonna keep falling backwards if I don't like position his feet the right way. And it's the annoying part of this figure, him standing. There you go. So getting him to stand is just a pain in the booty. So, I mean, you can also just place this whole entire thing back here if you really don't feel like popping off the things, which I really don't right now. And I'm still trying to make him stand the right way without falling backwards. There you go. Alright. So there's the figure. He is really cool, and articulation is something that I forgot. So he has, I mean, his head could go 360 degrees if his like fat body wasn't in the way. So they can only look side to side, up just a tiny bit and down a tiny bit, so you can only have like slight nods. His arm would go back 360, actually it still goes back 360 degrees. rotation at the bicep, bend at the elbow, and swivels at the hands. And I guess you can also break his arm if you want to. I mean, I don't know why. Same with the other. The leg, it can go out and in. And if you lift this up, you can go forward and back, sort of. And he bends at the knee, except his knee doesn't go with him. And he has like this weird foot swivel and foot positioning. So you can get some poses out of him. Same with the other one, obviously. So he has like a lot of articulation. No joke. So I guess that sorry, that was weird. I just lost my voice for like a couple seconds. So that's it for Hound figure, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.
The next video is on me. And while you're at it, click right here to check the last video, and click here to subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.